everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Well, today I'm here to bring you guys part two of my haul. The first part was the Marshalls and one item from Sally Beauty supply store. I will link that down below. And this one is here, stuff that I've been purchasing off eBay, and I have more to come. So when that comes, I will do another video for you guys. All right, let's get right to it. I have everything with their corresponding packages and how much and everything. And I do have a story for you guys, so look out for that. Okay, this is my Smashbox step-by-step contour kit. I picked that up. Oh, and really quickly, what I do on eBay when I'm shopping on eBay, when it comes to makeup, because there's so much on there, that unless you have something specifically you're looking for, and that's what you put in the search bar, you know, that item specifically, then it's fine. But I'm just browsing. I just browse to see what's out there. And what I do typically, oh, had to get some water, guys. Every time I make a video, I don't know why. But anyway, typically what I do is I just go in the search engine and I just put like makeup. And then I put time ending soon, you know, so all the ones that have like a couple seconds will come up first. And then I put the category, which is health and beauty. This way, you know, it narrows things down, but still there's a lot. So I just look for the first 15-20 minutes that are up, and then that's it. So a lot of these things, that's how I purchased them. Right at the last minute. Some were auctions, some were buy it now. So anyway. The first thing I picked up was the Smashbox step-by-step contour kit. Brand new. It was brand new. And I have it right here. It still has a cellophane wrap. And look at that. Nice shiny box or package. And still has, you know, this here. And that's it. Really, really nice. And let's see. And everything inside the box, and the brush is in here too. It's a small brush, but it's good. And there's the brush. Really soft, really soft, very nice. I like this brush. But yeah, so it's a contour, a bronze, and a highlight kit. So this one here cost me $8, and with $3 shipping. Not bad. The other thing I picked up from Smashbox, I have all the packages and my information on there. This is Fade In Eye Palette. Let's see, and this one was $7 with $2.67 shipping. It was brand new, but I already used this one. Then it came with the this little thing here, with the brush as well. But I didn't use the brush; it's still in the wrapper. But I did use these, and this one I already stuck my nail in it, so I don't know if you could see that little thing nick I did to that one. But these are the colors. Very pretty, very powdery though. The ones that I used were very powdery. Had a lot of kick up on them. Oh, but they're so creamy, so pretty. But yeah, they're very powdery, but they're very creamy. Look at that. That was just one little swipe. But yeah, again, very small, compact palette. Perfect. I like it. You know, when I first got this palette, you know, sometimes you look at the pictures on the screen and they vary, you know, depending on the camera, depending on your monitor. So it's very hard to tell sometimes. And I didn't know that there was a green in here. I didn't know this green here was in there. It's like a gold green. I didn't know. I was very pleasantly surprised when I saw that in there. Now this was, it was green, so I picked it up. This is from Cargo, and this one was $6.99 with free shipping. And the only thing it said on there was Forest Leaf Moss Grass. So I don't know if that whole title is the name of this shadow. But it is a green color. I haven't used it. And there it is. Really pretty color, guys. And I'll give you a swatch of this one. Oh, so creamy. That was so creamy. And look at how beautiful that is with the gold in there. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. I can't wait to use this one. See if that's coming up better. But yeah, so $6.99. I will say again, a lot of these things were ending. You know, that's how I do it because there's just too much. But because I got carried away
with the oh my gosh, it's ending.
You can get that one probably a little cheaper. Probably about, I've seen other sellers sell it for like $5.50 or so with free shipping. So now I know when it comes to these cargo shadows, I can look for a little bit better deal. Not you know, not crazy better, but you know what I mean. Okay, one of the things I was very, very excited was this palette here. It's a little palette from Clinique. Now, this one was $12, free shipping, but you get the little palette and then you get 2 full-size lipsticks. And it was free shipping for 12 bucks. Okay, so the reason why I picked it, the reason why I picked this one though was because of this particular, oh, here's how it looks. I picked it because of this particular color here. Hold on. This one right here. Now, I will admit, again, on the monitor, it definitely looked a lot more red. And that's what I wanted. But it does swatch. Here, let me do one. It swatches more pink, a pink red. However, I build this up. I did use this palette already. It was brand new. I did build this up a lot, and it came out very, very nice. I really like the look. But there it is. But this is why I wanted this palette, because of that red. And then look at all the other colors. Very nice. And then the lipsticks that I got with that were 2 full-size lipsticks. And if I can read you the name, Different Grape. A Different Grape. A Different Grape. And I did swatch it and play with this one already. Let me give you a swatch of this one here real quick. There you go. That's A Different Grape. I like this color too. Very nice. And then the other one that I got with that is Sugared Grapefruit. I love this one. It's a corally color. Right up my alley. Reminds me a little bit of the one that I have in my project pan from Revlon, which is called Rich Girl. It has that same kind of shimmer glossy to it. But this one tends to be, oh, I have it on actually. I have that one on, the Revlon one. But this one tends to be definitely more peach. More peach than the one I have on. But very nice. So I got all these 3 products for $12 free shipping. And like I said, that color is what got me. All right. The other thing I picked up was this one here. This one was $13.99 with free shipping as well. It was brand new. And it's from Tory Burch. It's a palette. I have the sleeve on it wrong. Hold on. It comes with this plastic sleeve and I put it in wrong. I haven't even swatched the colors. I've been dying to, but I just wanted to show you the prettiness of the colors and how it looks. But you do get a little, you know, brush set there. Double-ended. You get a protective sleeve as well. And then you get, you know, how to apply some of the colors.
Men and Jerry?
Bow and Au Contraire. Au Contraire, Bow and...
Men and Jerry? Men and Jerry.
I think. There you go. And then Gamin, Paylette, and Jolie Lad. Oh, goodness. I think this is a French palette. Because in this particular little book kind of a thing, there's different ones with different themes. And I believe this one is the French one. I do believe. Here are the, and it has a mirror right here, has a mirror, but these are the colors, and I haven't even swatched them. Hold on a minute. Look at those colors. And there are the names. the lady that sold this was, she said in her description that she got it as a gift, and these are not her types of colors, and so she just put it on eBay. I think she was actually asking $12 for it, but I was bidding against somebody else with this one. The other ones, no. This particular one, I was bidding with somebody else, and they had did a bid and I had did a bid, and we got it, because of both of us, we got it to $13.99 with free shipping. But she said it just wasn't her colors, and they were right up my alley, and I just think they're so pretty. So I can't wait to use this one. Yes, it is story time. Okay, I have been selling and buying on eBay since 2008. I had an incident a couple times as a seller and as a buyer. But it got resolved, you know, it got resolved. And, excuse me, this particular item, the picture, okay, it was so horrible. It was horrible. You really had to go based off the description more than the picture, because the picture, you couldn't even make out exactly what you were looking at. That's how bad it was. When I went to see the description, I saw that it was new. He had categorized it under new. Then when you read the description, he also said it was new, that these items had caps on them, and that they came sealed. And so, and he gave let me show you what they are. They're these two IT brushes, okay, double-ended. This is a smudger liner, so it has this here and this here. And then this one here, it just says all over shadow and crease. Okay. Excuse me. So because I couldn't see the picture, because the time was running out on this, because like I told you how I look, and it was only $6 for this. It was an auction. He started it off at $6. His shipping was $2.67. Not bad, right? And it said it brand new, and he didn't even say these were double-ended. He just said that it had a cap. That was it, but they were brand new. So when I got them, they didn't come in a cap. They were double-ended, and I didn't know that. And it came in this thing here, which is from IT. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but this was filled with powder. Like powder. Like eyeshadow powder or some kind of powder. And then it comes like this. Which, I don't know if you'll be able to see a little bit of the remnants of the powder that was on top. See how you could see a little bit of that? I'm not sure if that's coming up, especially with these lights, but right there. But that was all over, and I've kept this thing in the package that it came in, okay? So that was already like a bad sign. I was like, oh boy, oh gosh. I had a funny feeling though, excuse me. Anyways, this part of the liner part here was full of liner. And then this side here was full of shadows. This side was clean, this side was clean. That really ticked me off. Now, as a seller, I have made that mistake of listing something new on the top, okay, where you input you have to put, like when you sell, you put all the pre-information that you see right when you go into that page. I've made that mistake, but my description clearly would say used, and I've done that one time. So I wouldn't have been so upset if he listed it as new and the description said used, you know what I mean? Shadows on the brush, whatever. But it didn't. On both ends it said new with the cap. You couldn't see the picture. These are authentic. And what even ticked me more off was that I did communicate with this seller, and I did tell him that they were not new, that they were used, that the one had shadow, one had liner, and that the case was full of powder. They didn't have caps on them. And I just, really would have appreciated knowing that they were used and not sold as new. because that would be my choice as a consumer, right? And basically he wrote me back and he called me a liar. He said, you don't want them, send them back. Those were brand new. So we'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna, you know, these were only $6 for the both of them, and $2, what did I say with shipping? $2.67 with shipping. Not a bad deal. I don't particularly like brushes that have the dual ended on them, but it's okay. You know, that's fine. And these are authentic. These are real. I have used them. I washed them right away, and I have used them. They perform beautifully and wonderfully. So I don't want my money back. I never wanted my money back. That wasn't my intention in writing him. I just simply wanted to let him know that, you know, make sure that you list things appropriately, right? So anyways, that's my story with that. But all in all, I am very pleased. I'm not pleased with the seller, and I would not buy from him again. Okay, this is from Edward Bess, and it came like this. Okay, and this is going to be $4.13, and the shipping was $2.67. I don't own anything Edward Bess, and this one comes with this velvety case. Here, let me show you. And it does have has his initials there, and it's a black velvet case. Really nice. And the packaging is very, very nice. Feels very sturdy. And there's the shadow. Let me get a little closer or tilt it up like this, because there you go. I think that's good. Beautiful taupey color. This one's called Storm. It's number 7 Storm. And I have not used it, but I have swatched it. Very creamy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So creamy. And I cannot wait to use this one. Where are you? The lights, there we go. Very nice. So smooth and creamy. You know, it's just been really nice to go on eBay and try out products that I typically wouldn't try out. Like this one here. Okay. And the last 2 items, they're going to be brushes. I've been really seeking out these brushes on eBay. Making sure, though, you got to be careful. Yes, you do got to be careful while you're on eBay, because there is a lot of fake. Yes, there is. There's a lot of great sellers who tell you that it is fake. It's not authentic. And yeah, it's, you know, but there are some that, you know, will try to pass them as real. So anyways, this one here was $15 with $2 shipping, and it's a MAC brush. I've been using the heck out of this brush, and it's a MAC 116. It's flat but tapered. I don't know if you can see that. It's really flat, but it is tapered. And oh my gosh, it is so nice, so nice. I've used it for my highlight. I've used it for blush, and it's just perfect. It's just amazing. Really, really nice. It's a MAC 116. So very good. Other sellers I've looked, other sellers want one lady wants $55, but they're running about $35 on average to maybe like $28 to $35 on average on eBay. And this was brand new, and I got it for $15 with $2 shipping. So I thought I would jump on it and give it a try, because it's very nice. I'm glad I did. All right, the other one that I picked up, now this one, these 2 here were $9 and $3 shipping, $3.29 shipping. These here was, the lady wanted $12.99 for them. It was a buy it now or best offer, and I offered her $9, and she took it. So these are from Sedona Lace. I have used it. In fact, this one I used today. This one here is the Sedona Lace 305. and I did use it today, like I said. And then this one here, this pencil brush, is 904, and it is from Sedona Lace. I hope that's gonna focus for you guys. And focus. These were used. These were used. She did clean them, and she said she sanitized them, but I, of course I washed them, used them, and I love them. So $9 for two brushes. I think it's pretty good. Glad that I picked these up, and now I'm interested in the Sedona Lace brushes. I know. But anyways, that was it, guys. That was my eBay haul. I do have more brushes coming. MAC. I think they're MAC. And I have stories for that too. Good stories though. Good stories. And, oh, sorry guys. And I do have some eyeshadow palettes coming as well. Yeah. So look out for that coming to you guys very soon. All right, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all on my next haul. All right, guys.